I'm Cottle Flood and I'm the Community Water Officer for Meath, Westmeath and Sharing Offaly and a bit of Longford with the Local Authority Waters programme. I hope that today will bring lessons of sustainability and how we can look at existing practices that have been adopted by the local farmer here to conserve an important habitat.
My name is Luke Kenny. I'm a Community Water Officer covering Sligo, Leitrim and Longford, working with Lough Ree, the Local Authority Waters programme. And I'm here this morning on Lough Ree Island. We're having a heritage event to bring together all the elements of the area in terms of water quality, biodiversity and of course the heritage of this really magical island.
Hello, my name is Noreen Shirhan and I'm a catchment scientist with the Local Authority Waters programme. Today I am going to be speaking about what a catchment is, what Lough Pro do under the Water Framework Directive and just talking a little bit about biodiversity on the local rivers that feed into Lough Ree here.
Hi, my name is Elaine Conroy. I'm an archaeological tour guide with Rathcroghan Visitor Centre in Tulsk in County Roscommon. We would bring tours out to the ancient Rathcroghan landscape. It's an ancient royal site, one of 6 royal sites in Ireland. We're the best of the royal sites, so never mind the rest of them, that's what I always say. But I suppose I'm going to touch on aspects of the settlement here we see behind us, but I suppose I'd like to start with maybe what might have drawn these settlements here, these churches, St Dermot here to the island in the first place, in that it has a pre-Christian association. The older name for the island is Inishclachran, and that's after Maeve's sister Clachran, Maeve of course being Queen Maeve of Connacht. Clahrú isn't maybe as well known as much. She has her own little storyline of course as well.
The actual plan itself is divided up by habitat type, and really there's only 3 basic habitats that we've divided the farm management plan into. So the first is the woodland, which is lightly grazed. And there are several areas of this around the site. We'll go through some of them later on our walk, hopefully. And then there's the calcareous grassland, which are the hay meadows that are behind us, and they're grazing allowed on them.
I was first involved in this Heritage Week event back in August. I was brought down to a meeting, and at that meeting I thought I was coming to look at obviously water quality issues and to kind of take that angle to it. But Herbert Farrell, the owner of the island, grazing the land here with the National Park scheme, he mentioned an Edward Fairbrother. I thought to myself, oh, we've got Fairbrothers in our family tree. So I duly went back to my father, who's with us here today.
I've been interested in the history, and of course I remember my granny well.
And he did a little bit of background research in our files, and it turns out I'm the great-great-great-grandson of Edward Fairbrother. So if ever there was an apt connection in our connections, roots and networks of our Heritage Week theme, then I suppose this is it.